This video will feature tablature for all the bass parts in the song. The main riff will begin the video, followed by the verses, the choruses, the interlude, and then the guitar solo will close it out. Each tab segment will be followed by a quick demo of the bass part that it featured. The tuning used in this video and on the record is E-flat and 440 wavelength calibration. If you're unsure how to tune an E-flat, please watch the video on this channel. E-flat tuning and enharmonic notes on guitar and bass by Marc Wilson, and then return. We'll start out with an open low E string on a guitar just so you can check your tuning. In E-flat tuning, all 6 strings are tuned down a half step in pitch below standard. Here's the low E string. This is the main riff that starts the song. It's a steady barrage of 16th notes. The riff pattern is actually 1 full measure in length, although 2 measures are being shown here. Notice the repeat signs at the beginning and ending of the first measure. It will be played 7 times in sequence before proceeding to what appears to be the second measure in this illustration. That is actually the 8th measure. There's a half measure of rest as the music breaks momentarily there. This riff also appears as a bridge connecting the first chorus to the second verse at 58 seconds. The first measure is played 3 times there before proceeding to the next. The riff appears for the final time at 2 minutes and 46 seconds as the outro of the song. Here it is played just like the bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4. The verses appear twice in the song. The first appearance is at 22 seconds, and the second appearance is at 1 minute and 7 seconds. There are 8 full measures in length, although this illustration only looks like 4. Notice the repeat sign at the beginning of the first measure and at the ending of the 4th measure. This passage will be played twice in sequence to give us the 8 measures. The bass guitar accents tightly with the bass drum on these first 2 measures. If you are jamming with a drummer who doesn't like to pay attention to details and would rather improvise instead, this part of the song will not be as enjoyable to play. Also notice that the 3rd and 4th measures are just a repeat of the main riff. 1, 2, 3, 4. The chorus appears 3 times in the song. This is a steady groove of 8th notes using alternate picking. Notice the repeat signs at the beginning of the first measure and at the ending of the 4th measure. The first chorus will be at 40 seconds, with these 4 measures being played twice in sequence. The second chorus is at 1 minute and 25 seconds. These measures will be played 4 times in sequence there. The final appearance of the chorus will be right after the guitar solo at 2 minutes and 28 seconds. These measures will only be played twice in sequence that final time. 1, 2, 3, 4. This 1 measure long riff pattern is the interlude, which appears at 2 minutes and 1 second. It will be played 4 times in sequence as indicated by the repeat signs at the beginning and ending of the measure. It's a steady barrage of 16th notes using alternate picking. The bass part is actually lost in the mix here and was very difficult to pick out. That's one of the pitfalls of transcribing by ear. What this illustration shows is doubling the guitar part note for note. The low open E string toggles back and forth to the E note 1 full octave higher in pitch on the A string at the 7th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. This part supports the guitar solo that appears at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. These 4 measures will be played twice in sequence as indicated by the repeat signs at the beginning of the first measure and at the ending of the 4th measure. Notice that the first two measures are steady eighth notes where the picking motion is down on the downbeats and up on the handbeats. Also notice that measures 3 and 4 are just a repeat of the interlude. Lastly, the alternate picking shifts from 8th note pendulum to 16th note pendulum, where the picking motion is down on the down and handbeats, while picked up on the E and beats.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully the material covered on this video has been helpful. If so, there are other tab sheets and lesson videos available on this channel that you may also find beneficial. I'm Marc Tex Wilson. Thanks for watching.